The clock ticks 4 minutes to open. UV been here since 5:47 a.m. 3 screens. 1 stale coffee. A stack of pitch decks no one will ever open. You are $94,000 in debt. Your salary felt huge until you saw the MDS Hampton's house. So you grind. Models formulas. Silence, you learn to gut a 10K in 40 minutes. Survival demands it. Then you find it. A $2 a mirror buried in your senior S model. You stare, you fix it quietly, you say nothing. The system doesn't T-pay for honesty. It pays for discretion. 14-hour days, sometimes 18. You stop counting after month 1. You memorize which MDS to stand near, which to avoid. No power yet, but you know where it lives. You process a $430 deal from a spreadsheet on floor 31. You never meet the client, never see the boardroom, but your numbers sit in that room. Your work fuels the deck, and somewhere in the silence you see it. You're the foundation, the part nobody sees. The floor empties. You stare at the city for the first time. You're not thinking about salary. 2 years later, you're in the room. Not the room, the side room where associates wait. But you're there. That is the shift. Now you structure junior pieces, but real. You draft terms on a $180 a mezzanine deal. First time across from a CFO, you explain a covenant breach without blinking. You V-run that scenario 40 times this week. That is your currency now. Preparation, the deal, a leveraged buyout, a regional logistics firm. Jobs will vanish. You don't model that. Nobody asks. You model EBITDA, debt coverage. You present cleanly. The deal closes, your bonus hits. You don't think about Ohio. You rationalize it like everyone else, just ran the numbers. Rule number 2, proximity to capital equals proximity to power. Proximity to power fight sign proximity to decisions you'd rather not make. You start building your network. A VP pulls you onto deals. Your move tonight, open your last credit card statement. Circle the interest charge. That is your starting point. No pep talk, just the number. You think you are climbing the ladder. You are wrong. The machine does care about your 80-hour weeks, your 4 analysts. Their errors become your errors. Their hours, your liability. That $620 a deal you closed. Page 6 fine print while your MD takes the cover. Here is the math they don't teach you. $480 bonus. $40 parental wire. $15 parental wire. $15 Kai-month mortgage, Citroën Zero mobility. That 2-bedroom arrival apartment. A golden handcuff with 2.75% interest. The pension restructuring you approved. 22% ER for the fund. 0 for the retirees. You saw the actuarial tables. You knew. 3 rules at this level. 1. Deals aren't T good or bad. Just executable. 2. Information is T truth. It is leverage. 3. Your associates aren't teammates. They're human shields. That sovereign fund tip you got last quarter. The unannounced strategic review. You didn't trade, but your golf buddies fund did. Tonight's action, check your last wire transfer. Not the amount, the timestamp. That 2:47 a.m. send tells the real story. No judgment, just data. The numbers never lie, but your golf buddy. S funded. You lost that $2.8B mandate because you weren't T in the club. Literally, not the spreadsheet club. The other one, the one with the unlisted phone numbers and the 6 a.m. calls. From Zurich. Here is the math they don't teach you. $3 to $40 per client in annual fees. $900 in revolving credit you approved. Not because the balance sheet deserved it, but because the relationship was worth 3 times the exposure. You think you're in finance, you're in voting. Every financial decision is a political one. The best trade dies without the right minister's nod over Dover Seoul in Dubai. Your new calendar, Monday, Singapore, regulatory dinner, Wednesday, Zurich, sovereign fund handshake in a room that doesn't exist on paper. Friday, structuring the Cayman feeder at 2:47 a.m. You are not optimizing for bonuses anymore. You are playing the 5-year fund cycle. Your name is T on the door. It is the door. Tonight, S move. Pull your last 3 wire timestamps. If they re-all between 9 to 5, you are still on the wrong side of the glass. No shame, just geography. The tax math is flawless. 180 basis points added to error $40 and carried interest. You don't celebrate, you don't even notice the wires clear automatically. Your phone vibrates twice. Sovereign wealth fund. $7 bribe powder. Your signature required to unlock. Finance minister, not his staff, direct line. You take both calls barefoot. No Bloomberg terminal, no assistance, just floor-to-ceiling windows and the quiet hum of capital moving at your fingertips. Social events. You stopped attending when you realized 97% of conversations were noise. Now your inner circle fits in a WhatsApp group. 12 names, all controlling 9. Figure allocations. 3 corporate boards, 2 central bank governors who know you by first name, 0 titles on your door. The system's dirty secret. You don't feel the layoffs when you restructure a portfolio. You only see the IRR tick up. Check your last 10 outgoing calls. If more than 30% are T from area codes like +971 or +65, you are still a spectator. Not wrong, just early. The terminal blinks. You know what comes next? Your phone buzzes with a +41 number. No voicemail, they never leave one. You delete the call log, not paranoia, just arithmetic. The 23-year-old analyst 1 T-scrub his until year 3. By then, his badge still says first year, his salary still rounds to 0, and his Uber receipts still exceed his 401k. You used to think markets traded on earnings. Then you saw the faxes from Zurich that moved rates before the Fed spoke. The system doesn't reward effort. It rewards proximity. Open your contact list. Delete every name that hasn't wired you money. Not cruel, just accurate. The machine takes another step forward. You're either inside the glass or pressing your face against it. Final position check. If your net worth isn't denominated in at least 2 currencies, you're still pricing your life in someone else's inflation. Walk away now or walk through no third option. We're done here.